May 20th is when Together Again is out. So we're going to be looking at this video and make sense about what's happening here. What I personally think is happening is Finn's having a flashback, or Finn is being manipulated by the land of the dead. A lot of these worlds in the land of Oo actually affect the player or the character like in a D&D fashion. And so there's lots of distortion of reality. You can see sort of a lot of back and forth between the past and the present. So it immediately shows back to back. It shows Finn and Jake riding through this ice cream cave with Jake holding a bucket of ice cream. And then it cuts to the future. Finn no longer has the Scarlet. He has his robotic arm, no longer his flesh arm. And so it suddenly cuts from past to future. Then it does the reverse, where it goes from the future to the past, where you see that Finn has this robot arm and he has now a new sword. Finn riding on Jake to go fight the Ice King. Let's just put that in order real quick. I think there's a heavy case of there being inspiration from mythology and sci-fi here, because what you see is, you see a poster of an alien in this next shot where Finn is running, also, and it looks like in a kind of a cave area, so it looks like he's in the afterlife, the world of the undead, so that's going to be in the present. Then it also shows in the present, you can see if you look in the corner here, he still has his robot arm. It looks like he has this old cybernetic wall in the background. And at this point, he has Jake on his back, so it's as if he's been rescued. So I don't actually know where this goes. I feel like it would be more towards the end after he finds Jake. Then you see, also with his robot arm, he is hugging Jake, looking like he's trying to protect him while there are these guards around. And so that kind of plays into this idea that this is all about rescuing Jake. He has Jake on his backpack. This time he's actually has his body on top of Jake, squeezing him out like it's a hot dog about to just burst out of a bun and just go fly on the wall and die or something. Okay, now he's in a pool of like this white liquid. This looks like the same thing where he's trying to walk into the cavern. I think he's coming out now. He's gone through the land of the undead. He's found Jake and now he's leaving. Now they're making a fierce, menacing face like they're going to fight. And this adds into the whole mixture of there being aliens with the land of the undead, because look at this background here. It looks like it's an alien spaceship or something. Another thing to note is he also has his sword and Jake with him in this area. Just try to put that together. Just keep that in the back of the mind. At this point in this very short frame, you can actually see Finn getting captured by the guards. He's gone in with this sword into this kind of lair, and he's gotten captured. That's going to follow immediately after he goes into this mysterious cave, because why would he get captured before walking in there? It looks like he was captured outside of it. And outside in the way that he's facing like he's exiting the area. When Ice King is kidnapping Lumpy Space Princess and Turtle Princess, Jake still has his bucket of ice cream, and it all just seems very self-explanatory. Any scene that has to do with this big bathtub whole scene and them, Jake needing to rescue Lumpy Space Princess, is all connected here. You could see Jake being frozen in ice. It makes sense that somehow Finn gets access to a wheelbarrow, puts Jake inside, that a dragon or griffin carries them away. And that's how that is all connected. So anything with Jake being in a block of ice is taking place in the past. Him riding Jake through a portal is going to be taking place in the present, along with Jake holding his sword in what looks like the spaceship background. This fight, Jake is liberated from this, what looks like magic power that he's being constrained by in, the heights of space by these hooded skull demons. Finn is getting beat up. And that is a sign that that this takes place before they go to this weird area where there's lots of lights shining up like eyes opening, essentially, with the wall. You can tell that Jake also has bruises from this, so they seriously get in this quite a tangle with these skull-hooded monsters. So the way we can tell the spaceship happens after the area of Styx is because, look now, Finn's sword is broken. So since Finn's sword is broken, and it was fine before, that must mean that, okay, that takes place after the fact. He's posing with the sword next to Jake. Now it's gotten broken, and this is when Jake comes down and he swoops up Finn and they escape out of this spaceship area. So next what I'm guessing happens is I don't really know where this goes, but if we're just going to try to fit it in somewhere, I think that when Jake breaks through the spaceship, because they're in this odd, really weird world, that instead of being outside of the spaceship, he's going through a portal into what seems to be like a Jake world, where it looks like the portal's restricting and he's getting stuck. And I don't know, maybe they call upon the Banana Angel for help. They wish for help, and the Banana person, Angel, helps them by granting them back to the entry point of where Jake's been taken. Because you can see as they're parachuting down that in the very bottom corner, there's actually this white liquid thing. Finn has entered the cave, and then he is exiting the cave with Jake. Once again, back into this white liquid, making a full circle.